Retain gang, what's poppin', man? This your boy Tay, back at y'all again with another video. Peace, love, and abundance. I appreciate y'all for watching as always. If you want to support the channel, I'll leave all my links in my description. Make sure y'all check out the Retain gang community as well. Go ahead and tap in with us, man. It's a great space to learn and grow and to build, you know what I'm saying? So tap in. But I want to talk about 3 reasons why you should master your sexual desires, all right? Especially as a man, you know, because we are givers. We have the seed of life. So whenever you give away your seed of life, you lose a part of yourself, okay? This is why you feel tired and drained, low energy afterwards. You just let go a piece of you, your information, your genetics, everything about you is inside that seed. All right, so one of the first reasons why you need to master yourself is it's free energy. Okay, when you plug up those leaks and retain your seed, over a period of time, you're gonna gain a lot more energy. You're gonna have vitality. You're gonna move with enthusiasm. All right, you're gonna be sharper on your mind. You just, everything is going to work in your favor as far as getting or going after what you want in your life. Okay, everything in this world is ran off of energy. So if you don't have energy, you're invisible to the universe. Real talk. Your energy is so small, you know, if you relapse all the time, your energy is so minute that the universe can't pick up your signal. You see what I'm saying? It's like if I walk too far away from my Wi-Fi box, you know, my signal gets weaker and weaker. I might still be connected. I might be able to get on some of my apps, but the loading time is going to be longer, a lot longer, or it might not load up at all. Okay, so this energy allows you to have a stronger connection to everything around you so you can make the right choices. You can get all the opportunities that you need. It just makes you attractive overall. All right. Now, the second reason to master your sexual desires is to redirect this energy to a purpose. You put a label on it. All right. Because the free energy is just that, it's raw potential. It can be used for good or bad. It can be used for anything. So after we gain this energy up, now it's our job to direct this energy into the right place so it flows in the right direction. All right. Now you got the top half, you got the lower half. The heart is in the middle. So the lower half is all about sex. It's all about, you know, lust and things and obtaining and survival. All these low vibrational, these 3D aspects, right? Most people live in the 3D, so their sexual energy is going towards all of those things. That's all they think about, either sex or eating some food or, you know, getting some type of material, gaining a whole bunch of things. That's all they think about. But also your sexual energy can be used for a higher purpose, creativity, spiritual awareness, spiritual enlightenment. You see what I'm saying? Things like that. So it's your choice. You decide, where does your sexual energy go? Where does it flow? All right. Now you got this free energy. A lot of guys get the free energy, but then you don't know what to do after that. You don't know how to utilize that energy afterwards. And that's where you slip up. That's where you start making mistakes and going back to your old habits. Okay. You got to break out of your old systematic ways and create new ones. That's what this journey is about. It's about us evolving and transforming every single day. All right. So the way that you transmute that energy is you have to have something that you are striving for. something that you want to create. And then you bring that energy up into that idea, that goal. You see, the best way to do it is through breathing exercises, taking in deep breaths. That's how you transmute that energy from just potential raw sexual energy. You transform that into nuclear, psychonuclear energy, which now starts to activate every single cell inside of you, and you become powered up. Okay, as that energy rises up, it's going to amplify everything inside of you. But we'll get to that later. All right, but the first thing you guys got to learn how to do is stop letting that energy just sit there and stay dormant. All right, because it's going to release itself one way or another. Right? So one way that you can master and transmute your sexual energy, and this is something I used to do way back. I don't do this anymore because, you know, I've kind of evolved past this stage. But some of you guys still having trouble with like looking at the cheeks and all that. You still have high libido, which is a good thing. All right. Learn how to use that to your advantage. It's a tool. So if you got high libido, you feel horny, you feeling aroused, that's your sexual energy that you're feeling. That's not just a thing that's in your head. That's your energy that you're feeling. So when you feel that, let it boil up, all right? And then you flip the switch. Instead of you being lustful, instead of you being in a lower state of consciousness, you switch the flow of energy to something higher. Let me think about my goal. Let me think about something that needs to get done today, or something that I'm striving to get done in the future. And let me direct all my thoughts, all my energy, all my emotions towards that one thing. That's how you transmute the energy. It's like being an alchemist. You're turning one thing to another thing, one substance to another. You see? This is a muscle you have to exercise. You gotta work it out. You know what I'm saying? You can't just think that it's gonna happen for you the first time or the second time. No, you gotta do it over and over again. Repetition, 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 until you master yourself. You know, I think some of us, we want things to work for us just instantly, and it don't work like that. All right? Allow yourself to develop, even through the mistakes, even through the hardships. Either way, you're still developing. You're gaining new insight, new skills, new experience, wisdom. It took me years to really get to where I'm at today on this journey. I don't think about my days. I don't count days. I get up and I don't think about semen retention. I don't think about, oh man, I need to hold on to my sexual energy today. Like I'm so far past that. Guys, I'm keeping it a buck with y'all. I don't even think about that. I'm so far past that stage in my journey. I get up and I find ways to create something in my life. I find ways to manifest my reality. That's where I'm at now, right? And like I said, it's not bragging. I'm not trying to like showboat, nothing like that. I'm just saying this is how you advance on this journey over time, right? You start exercising these muscles for so long, and then eventually it's not even gonna be a challenge for you. You're gonna try to master bigger and better things. But you gotta be patient with yourself. Every single day you have to do this. You gotta get into the habit of transmuting that arousal, right? Them sexual desires, transmute it. You know, if you at the gym or whatever and you just seeing cheeks all over the place and you can't really control yourself, and you like, man, you know what? When I get home, bro, I'm gonna go ahead and backslide, bro. I can't hold it no more. You know what I'm saying? You gotta ask yourself in those moments, all right, how can I flip this situation to be in my favor? You know, you always got to be a solutionist, okay? Not worrying about the problem, worry about finding solutions. How can I change this situation to favor me? You see? And I just gave y'all the game. When you get into those modes or those spaces of thinking where your arousal is too much for you, that's when you need to flip the mindset, the thoughts into your goals, okay? And the more you practice that, it's going to become like clockwork, like night and day. You know what I'm saying? I can fast forward the time to night. I can fast forward the time to day, to the point where I don't have to be stuck in my lower self just because I'm feeling sexually aroused. I can flip it and be in a whole different space creatively, spiritually. Okay? So the third reason why you want to master your sexual energy is because it's going to amplify everything about you, your body, your mind, your spirit. You see? Now, once you get into the habit of being able to control where your energy flows, you know, as that energy get used to flowing up and down and around yourself, it's going to amplify you mentally, spiritually, physically. You see what I'm saying? As it gets used to rising up through your energy centers, it's going to turn those on to another level. Your voice is going to get more bass to it. Your third eye, you're going to have more insight, more intuition. You know, your confidence, your solar plexus is going to be through the roof. Your drive, right? Your heart is going to open up and be amplified. You're going to have more love for yourself, more love for life. Your creativity, your lack of fear. Your lack of fear goes away. Your anxiety. You know what I'm saying? Your ability to create something out of nothing. Everything about you is going to be amplified over time. It's like Goku going Kaioken. You know, when he has the red aura around him and he's able to tap into all of his power and allow every single thing in his body to reach another level. And that's what you do for yourself. So like your voice, for example, you're going to be able to express yourself a lot easier, and your voice is going to carry weight. So it's going to force people to listen to you, right? People are going to gravitate towards your voice because it's magnetic, because, you know, what's going on inside of you is going to project out. So you're projecting all that energy you have inside of you out. People are feeling your energy. Just being in your space, people are going to feel your energy. You see what I'm saying? But it's up to you. Like I said, guys, this is free energy, which is raw energy. So it can be used for good or bad. Just because you retaining and you transmuting, what are you transmuting to? Because I can transmute my energy into low vibrational things too. If all I think about is money and women and cars and clothes, I can transmute my energy towards that. You know? And that can be good sometimes, but sometimes it's not. It's not always good to be in that vibration because those things don't really matter. I can transmute my energy to a higher purpose, being creative, you know, healing myself, healing the world, raising the vibration, gaining knowledge of self, gaining knowledge of things around me. So it's all up to you and what you want to experience. The cool thing about this life, bro, is that nobody can tell you what to do, right? You have free will to do whatever you want to with your energy. But my channel, I'm just here to tell you guys or give you guys awareness of what you're doing with your energy and how it's going to affect you. That's all I'm here to do, right? I'm not here to tell you if this is right or if this is wrong. You do what you want to. I'm going to give you my examples from my personal life and what I experienced, and you take that and do whatever you want with it. All right? So, hey man, these are 3 reasons why you should master your sexual energy. And I think there's a lot of benefits to this, you know, if you just lock in and get your mind right and just stay down. No matter how difficult that road gets, man, just don't quit on yourself. All right? Every step of the way, you are getting stronger, you're getting better. Everything is working in your favor. You just got to stick with it long enough to see the results. All right. So with that being said, if y'all need to speak with me, I do one-on-one consultations. Also, let me know in the comment section what y'all thought about the video. Peace, love, and abundance. And I'm out.